on another level today. I have no idea if it's the Diet Coke or the pizza rolls, but I apologize for anything that is about to happen. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. So, as you probably know, if you've been watching my videos or are a subscriber, by the way, if you're not, you should, that I do videos about disabilities and lifestyle and all that, but some of my favorite videos to do are videos about disabilities because I feel like the disabled community isn't really fully represented as much as they could, and there's not a lot of people who are out there with disabilities making videos, so I do what I can to represent my portion of the whole disabled community. And sometimes some of the things I do are I will Google disabilities or my actual disability to find out more information, see if anything else has come up about it. Just things like that. I'm curious like everyone else. That's basically what it is. And I came across this article on The Mighty, and it is by Laura Robb, and it's 10 misconceptions that people with people have about people with disabilities. And one of them has to do with being in a wheelchair. I am not in a wheelchair, so I'm not going to be speaking about that. But if you're interested to know 9 misconceptions that people have about people with disabilities, keep on watching. Okay, so I have it on my phone, so if you see me looking down, that's where I'm looking at. Alright, so according to Laura Robb on The Mighty, she says, number 1, a physical disability automatically means a mental disability as well. Freaking no! She's totally right. Everybody thinks that because I have this physical disability that I can't hide, I don't want to hide it, so I have it, everybody sees it, that I automatically have a mental disability as well. Where sometimes, yeah, that is the case, but in 99% of the cases, it is not. I do have birth defects, even though they're not really defects, but whatever, lumping it all together, congenital birth defects is what they call it. Technically, it doesn't affect my brain. I just got a bachelor's degree in communication studies and a minor in journalism, and I was so involved on campus and did all kinds of other things, and I graduated from high school with honors. I did the whole gamut, and that's not to stand here and be like, oh yes, I got a bachelor's degree and I got all these chords and highfalutin no, it's not to say that. It's just to say I don't have a mental disability. Some people do, and that's totally fine. They have their own individual education plans or their 504 plans, if you're familiar with that kind of thing. And I did have those sorts of things too, but they were for different purposes, like extended time on tests, because if you ever tried to write a whole paragraph with 4 fingers instead of 5, I dare ya, it's kind of hard. So I just have accommodations for things like that, not anything where I take longer to process things. Now, sometimes it might come off as though I do, but really, it's just my incompetence. It is not my mental ability. It is just straight up incompetence. So the next time you think I'm doing something dumb and you think it's because I have a mental disability, have no fear. It is just because I am just dumb. Just dumb. Okay, number 2 is about wheelchair users, so we're gonna skip over that. Number 3, we can't speak or do anything for ourselves, so look to whoever is with us instead of talking to us. This is kind of, I guess, so now it does not happen nearly as much with my parents. When I was little, it happened a lot, but I don't really know if that was because of my disability as much as my age. I obviously look a lot younger than I am. I look like I'm about 15 when I'm really 22. I had a lady in a restroom at a random hour at a gas station be like, oh, how old are you? And I was like, 22, and she was like, oh, really? So it happens all the time, literally all the time. So I'm used to looking like 12-year-old, but I just it stopped happening because my parents wanted me to be independent and speak for myself and have my own thoughts, and I do, but they were tired of people being like, oh, what is she what does she think? And they're like, I don't freaking know. Why don't you ask her what she thinks if you want to know what she thinks, you know? So it got to that point. I'm really hyped. I apologize. But this happens a lot. I guess not a lot. Probably more than I realize. With my friends now. Okay, so Exhibit A, I guess. One time I was at a roller rink with my friends. Mind you, I'm really bad at roller skating. It has nothing to do with my disability. I just suck at roller skating. And I was really struggling, and there were these hooligans running around the rink, and they were like local people who was like their hangout spot, you know, like these high school kids. And my friends went up to request a song from the like DJ guy like handling the music. I don't know if you would call him a DJ because there was only like 12 people there, but still, I guess he was a DJ. And he was like, "Oh, if you need anything, let us know." And they were like, okay. And he was like, "Really, if those kids over there are causing problems, let us know and we'll take care of it." And they were like, thanks. And they swear, it wasn't until they got back to me and they realized what he was talking about. He was talking about me, obviously. He was talking about, like, them making fun of me or doing something to me. What they don't know is I kicked their little rear ends right up to Kansas, and they wouldn't even know what was going on. Not really, I'm not that violent. But still, I don't like it any more than you, but what am I going to be like? Fool! Talk to me like a normal person! Get it together! You know, like, I can't do that everywhere I go. Like, that's so annoying. Ask me what I want. I'm my own person with my own thoughts and feelings and whatever else. Like, just ask me about it, please. Okay, number 4 says we can't be self-sufficient and independent, go to college, or get real jobs. I point you in the direction of the previous question where I stated that I just got a bachelor's degree. Oh, number 5 is a good one. Okay. We are not whole or good enough. We need fixing and healing. Pray for us in public. The number of people who mean totally well. I understand that. They mean no harm. They think that they're doing just this fantastic, great, wonderful thing, will come up to me and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm praying for you." Like, girl, I don't need you to pray for me. I don't need you to pray for my heal. It ain't gonna heal. It's how it is. Bone structure. It's not gonna heal. Like, if anything, I need you to pray for my mental and emotional stability throughout college. Like, that's what I need you to pray for. I don't need you to pray for my healing. Like, I just don't need you to do that. And I'm sorry, it's so funny. Like, it's freaking bone structure. My ribcage isn't gonna ungrow a bone. My arm isn't just gonna magically sprout a radius bone. Like, sorry. Oh my god. So, it's just like, what in the heck? Number 6. A physical disability, run out of time, but it'll be okay. A physical disability means more inability than ability. Incorrect! The only thing that I have not been able to do in my life that I was so mad that I could not do was the monkey bars. I cannot do the monkey bars to save my life. Literally. If my life depended on me getting across the monkey bars, I'd be dead. Number 7. We need a lot of physical therapy, surgeries, constant caregiving, adaptive equipment, etc., and are miserable. I can tell you what, if you cannot tell by my giggle and fit today, I am not miserable. I am hyped about something. Again, I have no idea what I'm hyped about. I'm stepping on things. No, I don't need physical therapy. I had occupational therapy when I was younger, but they stopped that when I was in, like, what, 3rd grade? 4th grade? Something like that. It was, like, super early on, and that was only because I had had my hand surgery for my polarization, which again I talk about in my other video if you want to know what the heck I'm talking about with that, because it's a crazy term. It was just to strengthen my thumb. It wasn't anything else. Like, you attach anything on where it doesn't belong, like, you're gonna need therapy for it. So that's all that I had, and I had surgeries, but it was like life-saving surgeries. You know, they had to do them. There's just no way around it. I wouldn't have the life I have without those surgeries, and, you know, I'm done with them now. I don't have anything else to do, so I'm not rolling around every 2-3 weeks having a surgery. Like, that doesn't happen. Oh, number 8 is really great also. A physical disability means we instantly relate to another person with a disability. False! Just false. Just, that doesn't happen. I've talked about it before. If a person has a bad attitude, I don't like you. Period. I don't care if you have a disability or not. If you have a disability and you have a bad attitude, you need to be smacked. Not really smacked, but like, come on with your attitude here, buddy. Like, yeah, maybe you got dealt a crappy hand, but I got dealt a crappy hand too. And you don't see me over there complaining about it. I'm not complaining about it. I could complain about it. If you really want to see me complain about it, I could stand here and complain all day till the cows come home, but I'm not, because it's not going to get me anywhere. Again, I'm not just going to magically grow a radius bone and another half of my arm. Like, that's not realistic at all. So why complain about something that I cannot change? You know, it just doesn't make sense. And also, number 9 says, we can't date, get married, or have fulfilling romantic relationships. I would like to point you in the direction of my Dating with Disabilities video. Somehow there's always a video for one of these. I don't know how that works. And number 10, we are inspirations for reaching normal milestones and leading normal lives. I like to be an inspiration just as much as the next person. I think it's really amazing that I have that opportunity and that people think of me in that way, but like, really, I don't need applauded for wiping my butt. Like, I don't need applauded for brushing my teeth. Like, those are just things like that. Like, people are like, wow, you washed your dishes. Like, congrats. Like, okay, thank you. So glad. It's so amazing that I used the dish soap and the sponge and got the pasta sauce off of the plate. Like, wow, can't believe it. Wow. I just, like, things like that. It's not like, wow, like, you've really had a rough time, like, personally and stuff, and you're an inspiration in that way. It's like, no, you washed your plate. And I hate that kind of stuff, but I love the other kind of stuff. So, yes, I've ranted for long enough, and I think that's it. But, thank you, Laura Robb from The Mighty, for writing this article, and I hope it was okay that I broke it down a little bit for you, because I felt like it really resonated with me, and I just wanted to share a little bit of it with you. So, yeah, that's it, I guess. Woo! Like it, subscribe, all that fun stuff that everybody says all the time that you get so annoyed about, but that is what helps me. I have almost 480 subscribers, which is insane that 480 people want to know what I'm saying every week. That's absolutely crazy to me. I never thought that would happen ever. So thank you so much if you have subscribed. If you haven't, do it. Do it now, people. Alright, see you guys.